Hello, and on today's show, we are going to talk about the Disney World Skyliner. Hello, I am Lauren Williams, and I am the host of the Magical Travel Adventure YouTube channel. I am a travel agent or travel advisor. All my information is below if you'd like to use me. I specialize in Disney World or any Disney destination, Universal, cruising, and all-inclusive resorts. I would love to hear from you and you can tell me what kind of videos you would like to see in the future so I can help you to plan any of those types of vacations. Today we are going to talk about the Disney Skyliner. The Disney Skyliner is Disney's newest transportation system, and it connects both the Epcot and not the Epcot, just Epcot and Hollywood Studios. So I'm going to put up a map so you can kind of see. I made this map myself, so it's not like the official Disney map, but it's my official map talking about the Skyliner. So if we look at the Skyliner map, basically the Disney Skyliner are gondolas that are in the sky. So this map is showing you where that Skyliner goes. It connects different resorts, and it connects Hollywood Studios, and it connects to Epcot. What you need to know is that there are different lines. So that's not just one, like if you get on at Art of Animation or Pop Century at the bottom, when you will take that Skyliner to the Caribbean Beach Resort. When you get to the Caribbean Beach Resort, you will need to get off because you're either going to get on the line that goes to Hollywood Studios or you're going to get on the line that goes to Epcot. So you do need to transfer when you're on the Skyliner. The only place you don't need to transfer is if you are staying at Caribbean Beach because the hub is there. So if you're staying at Caribbean Beach, it's the only hotel where you can get to both Hollywood Studios and Epcot without having to transfer to a different Skyliner line at your resort. What I will say is, if you want to go to Hollywood Studios and you're staying at Art of Animation or Pop Century, there are signs that are put out every day that tell you when it opens and when it closes. The Skyliner will close if there is bad weather in the area, meaning thunder, lightning, super heavy rain, or super heavy wind. So you do need to know that because obviously in Disney World, in the summer, it can rain. So you just need to know that ahead of time, that they will provide bus transportation if they do need to close the Skyliner, but it's always an option that it might close if there's some technical difficulty, so you might be taking a bus instead. The Riveria Resort, I will say that I know that some of these lines look dramatic. If I got on at Caribbean Beach and went to Riveria Resort, I do not need to get off at Riveria Resort. I can continue on the Skyliner all the way to Epcot, and I will say that at Riviera and there's another turn before you get to Epcot. It is, I don't want to say it's a sharp turn, but it is almost a 90-degree turn. So just know that it's not going to hurt you. It's not going to scare you. Well, it might scare you, but it's not like you're whipping around the corner, but you just need to know that. What most people will say is they get a little nervous when you take off and when you land at one of the stations. I think landing is probably the more concerning one because it looks like you are going to ram the Skyliner that's in front of you, without a doubt. But you're not, for the most part. There's only been 2 accidents where that's ever happened, and they are very far in few and in between. And normally it's everyone was okay from the accidents, I just want to say. But it's just like a bus accident like that. You could potentially have a bus accident, or there could be a monorail accident if you're at Disney World. So there's always that potential. And if you are deathly afraid of heights, I do not recommend that you get on the Skyliner because you are up in the air. But I would say that a lot of people like it as like a fun joyride. And I will say, if you're staying at the Epcot resorts, they don't give you credit that if you're on the Boardwalk area, which is the beach club, the Yacht Club, and the Boardwalk Inn, you can get on the Skyliner over at Epcot. So you have that option there that you can go use that Skyliner if you are staying at any of those 3 resorts also. Where it drops you off in Epcot for the Skyliner is at the International Gateway at Epcot. So it's not at the front of Epcot, it's at the International Gateway. So you will come in like in the country area. So you'll come in by like the France and UK section if you come in that way, just so you know. So it's just important that you know that those are the different resorts that have the option for the Skyliner access are the Pop Century, Art of Animation, Caribbean Beach, Riveria Resort, and the Beach Club, Yacht Club, and Boardwalk Inn all have that option. So, of course, those hotels are the most desirable. I will say that Pop Century and Art of Animation are value hotels. They cost more than the All-Stars, which are also in the same category because of the Skyliner. Some other tips that I just want to give you on the Skyliner is if you are prone to motion sickness, you want to be seated in the way so that you're not sitting backwards. You do sit with other people on the Skyliner. Sometimes they'll let you sit, like to have your own car, but you have to ask. Normally 4 or more people are grouped with another group of 4 or more people. Whether or not you have a stroller or ECV, that might be different. They do have special Skyliners that are off the track. So if you need it to be standing still, you can get on one of those. If you are in a wheelchair, things like that, they have special Skyliners for you. If you don't be afraid about that you won't be able to get on time. It slows down a great deal for all of you to get on the Skyliner. So don't be concerned that you won't make it on. You are on for a little bit and then the door closes also, so I would not be concerned about that either. There are lots of cast members that are there that help you and will help you get on the Skyliner. The last thing that I'm going to say about the Skyliner is that if you want a really good view, you want a Skyliner that has nothing wrapped around it. A lot of the Skyliners have pictures of like Mickey and Minnie, of different types of characters. We can call them wrapped on the Skyliner. If you get in one of those Skyliners, you will be able to see part of that sticker or wrap that's on the Skyliner. If you get on a Skyliner that has nothing on it, it's just a specific color, then you'll be able to see much better outside, and it won't be, I don't want to say it's an obstructed view, but sometimes it's just annoying to have those like little spots that you can't see through. So that's Disney Skyliner. I hope that you ride it. If you have more questions or want more information, please let me know in the comments or reach out to me, and I'd love to hear from you. And I will see you the next time on the Magical Travel Adventure YouTube channel.